Welcome back to the Unreality of Time here with Carneades.org. Today we're going to be continuing with our series looking at the Ultimacy argument for the A series. This is the second part of McTaggart's argument for the unreality of time. Check out the previous video for information on the difference between the A series and the B series, and the following video for information on the part of the argument that talks about why the A series is contradictory. According to McTaggart, the A series is ultimate. It is inherent to time. McTaggart claims that the B series alone is insufficient to represent time because it does not include change, and time necessarily includes change. So, one way to formulate the argument might be as follows. Change is a necessary part of time. A B series does not include change. An A series does include change. Therefore, an A series is necessary to time, while a B series is not. Since we generally understand time just as motion or change, either the Earth on its axis or the second hand on a clock, most people would claim that if there is no change, no time passes. In defense of premise 2, then, McTaggart will explain that on a B series, the relations stay the same. It will forever be the case that U is after W and V. That will not change. V is always going to be before U and after W, etc. The relations are never going to change. There's no sense in which any of these relations about time in a B series change. Nothing's going to suddenly become earlier than or later than some other moment. The relations do not change. So we can't find change in our B series, and yet change is necessary to time. Where can we find it? Well, for premise 3, the A series will always be changing, since there will always be a new present, and every moment will at some point be future, then present, and then past. So each moment changes its properties, and so an A series has that change that's required for time. McTaggart will conclude that since without an A series there can be no time, and the distinctions in a B series rely on time, there can be no B series without an A series to underwrite it. Therefore, according to McTaggart, the A series is ultimate. Though it should be noted that for his larger argument, we don't really need to show that a B series requires an A series. All we need to show is that an A series is necessary for time, or ultimate, which in some way may show us that a B series will require an A series. The point here is that according to McTaggart and this argument, an A series is required for time to work. So, if we, for example, in the next part of the argument, show that an A series is inherently contradictory, it's going to give us a problem for time working. In the next video, as I've alluded to already, we're going to be looking at the question of, is time contradictory? Watch this video and more here at Carneades.org, and stay skeptical, everybody.